Da-na-na. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-ba. Uh-uh-uh-uh-uh. Uh-uh. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na. What up, guys? Today is a back day, and I started school yesterday. So, school for me has been great. My chemistry teacher has a Scottish accent. My pre-calculus teacher has a heavy Cuban accent. Barely knows how to speak English, it seems. And holy shit, the sun is shining so brightly. What the fuck? Okay. Wow, that glare is like actually insane. Anyways, what's up, guys? How have we been? Is everything okay? I hope that everything is, because I'm doing fantastic. I'm going to hit a back workout by myself because Caleb has things to do like any other person. And I am actually liking back because I'm finding little tweaks in this and that allow me to actually be able to hit my back effectively. So, what do these tips mean? So that means actually retracting my scapula on the chest supported row machine, and it is absolutely amazing. Ever since I've learned that, it's been really good for my middle back, and I just feel better at scapular retraction, which is what was causing my shoulder pain before. And yeah, so as we crack open a fucking root beer by Bum Energy, we will be talking about all the tips and tricks for back. That's really good. Anyways, another thing for lat pull down, you don't need to touch your chest. I felt like every time for lat pull down, I'd have like an elbow pain or a shoulder pain, and that was because I was focusing on touching my chest instead of focusing on my fucking lats, which is what you're supposed to be focusing on. Yeah, I don't like for the low row. Main objective is to actually be able to pull with your lat, and I don't know. There's these things that I've noticed that have actually fixed my back imbalance, which was one of my goals this year. It's been fixing it little by little, session by session, and I've been progressing session by session. So it's not like it's going to be like the end all be all, because again, I preach this to everyone that I try to tell this to. What might work for you might not work for me, right? So, and what that means is that me not touching my chest on lat pull down because of my biomechanics, whatever, and that's not an excuse to not touch your chest on the lat pull. You should definitely at least try, see how it feels. And if you're losing leverage on your lats, then it's probably not the best idea to touch your the bar from lat pull down to your chest. So, yeah, you should always train in a full range of motion though. But if you're losing leverage, then don't train in that full leverage. It's confusing, but you'll get to know it. So I don't even know what I was talking about before that. Yeah, classes. So classes for me have been pretty good. Nothing too crazy. The lady was sick yesterday actually, and I had to take care of her once I was done with school. My schedule right now is that I start at 8:25 and I finish at 3:30. So I got a pretty rough schedule, but I'd rather have that schedule and have Monday off than having 2 classes on Monday, 2 classes on Tuesday. So, you know, it's honestly just preference. I like to have classes back to back to back to back because I get to focus for longer instead of having one class, then like a 2-hour break, then another class. I feel like I lose a sense of like focus there. And I also want them earliest in the morning because I like to do the cold plunge earliest in the morning because at least here in Florida, it gets really hot. Like it gets really cold in these months. It gets really cold in the morning and it gets really hot in the afternoon. So the later that I wait, the less cold or the hotter that the cold plunge is going to be. So if I really want to wake myself up and be locked the fuck in, there's 2 things that you need. So for me at least, the best things that wake me up are cold therapy and cold like exposure. There you go. Cold exposure and caffeine. There's a recent study that I saw that you don't need to take caffeine 90 minutes. You don't have to wait 90 minutes to take caffeine or drink coffee, because the consensus was before that because there's no adenosine buildup. Adenosine is the stress hormone, or the hormone that builds up. I don't even know if it's a hormone. Don't fact check me on that. But adenosine is what builds up in your system, right? And the more that you have of it, the sleepier you're supposed to get, I think. Yeah. Because the longer that you're awake, the more adenosine buildup that you have, which is causing you to be sleepy. There you go. Yeah, I think that's that. Yeah. Yeah. You were not supposed to have coffee or any type of caffeine 90 minutes after waking, because it was just going to have no effect on you, because there was no adenosine buildup, and caffeine blocks adenosine. But studies now show the opposite, that you can take caffeine as early as you want in the morning, because the half-life of caffeine is still 8 hours. So even you just won't have any caffeine buildup or any adenosine buildup for the next 8 hours, which will keep you locked in for 8 hours. At least that's what I got. That's what I got from the. Why are you walking in the middle of the road? That's what I got from the study that I read. That's pretty much. I'm just gonna go warm up, do some scapula push-ups, scapula things to warm up my scapula before I actually focus up and lock in for the back movements. So I'll see you guys. Oh my god, the glare is actually terrible. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. See you guys on the next yeah. All right, guys. This is a PR, and we're about to lock the fuck in. Main thing to focus on this movement is retracting your scapula. So I'm not gonna do any more bullshit talking. Let's just get into the set. Alright guys, this is going to be the last back movement. I usually do the low row, but it's being taken, and I think I need to work more lats anyways. We're seeing, so with this one, it's a lot about pulling with intention and keeping your elbow tucked in. Like you can't flare out here. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can do 3 today. All right. So the goal here is actually 5 reps. So we're gonna see how that goes. So the last time I did this, I only did 5 reps, but they were all under control. So hopefully we can get that 6th one. Oh, 7. Wow. It's just time to match it on this. My main key issue is matching it, so we're gonna see. One more. Alright, I haven't done this machine in a while, so might as well try it out now, right? It's still broken as hell, yo. That actually feels really good. Alright, we're just gonna wait for my top set. Alright, this is my back off. So here's a little tip that I could give y'all. If your wrist hurt on bicep curls, like mine do, the best thing that you could do is put on wrist wraps. And it might sound stupid, but you put on wrist wraps for bicep curls and your wrists are not gonna move. So we would just have to focus up and hit this set, to be honest. Thank you, bro.
No worries, doggy. I don't want anybody to step on it.
So, we took off the tank top because I felt big, and we're gonna be doing some dumbbell curls. I don't know how heavy I'm gonna go, but this is obviously before I have to do an upper lower. Not have to, but I have to do an upper lower because Chris's programming is elite according to Orlando. So I'm just gonna try it out and see how it goes. Versus grips, and for the bicep curls, because my grip is dog shit. So I'm just gonna, there's this one Dorian Yates quote that I love, and it's like, I don't want to have a pretty physique. I want people to look at me and say, what the fuck? See, that's my goal with my physique. I don't want to be like aesthetic and shit like that. I want to be fucking massive. So what better way to do that than bicep curls?
Looks like I'm sticking with the 40s, yo. I saw my set. Wasn't that controlled. My elbows were kind of flaring up, but you know what? Gains are gains. Look at that shit, bro. Anyways, yeah, I look at myself in the mirror right now, and I look massive, and then I look at myself in the video, and I look small as fuck. So, you know, you never.